Hello, everyone, and welcome to. I was going to say welcome back, but this is not your regular scheduled programming. No, this is an FPS. um,
Welcome
I'm.
back to an FPS.
Imagine an FPS with Sirius of all people.
In
I'm.
multiple parts.
Please, let's not do multiple parts tonight. We can go long though. I'm Heartless, and I will be playing the one and only Sirius Emmerich Theydark. Joining me is a lovely friend.
Hey, it's me, Bluejay. I'm playing Dexion Airy, who neglected to tell me some very important things.
And as such, we're going to first. The camera pans up on the Eclipse Cathedral, and then time seems to start rewinding backwards because we're going back to the past. About a month ago from where Return to the Eclipse Cathedral takes place, before a certain FPS called Let's Do or no, it's let's
Time to
get
get
to.
real into an ethical
That's
science.
it. Time to get real into an ethical science. And not right after, but after the multiple FPSs involving poor Sirius, we stop right there in the sweet spot in between those two FPSs, and well, it's probably been just a day or two in which Sirius had very much to tried his best to talk to someone his own age, and talking to Naomi is A, very confusing, and B, it gives him a headache, the things that they don't know.
Valid.
I mean, seriously, I asked because I had a conversation with Zalbert about gender the other day, so I thought I might, ask. And they asked, and they looked straight at me and said, "What's that? Can I eat it?" So I'm not talking to Naomi anymore. I'm going to try to find someone else to talk to who's not some kind of weird person made out of something with my face, my age.
Good luck.
And the only person who's like that is the blue and white Toon.
Sorry, Sirius. They're all cringe fail here.
And I'm honestly a little intimidated by the orange tabaxi, the orange Gatman. So this would be a time in which he's not in the lab because I saw him leave just now. And so Sirius is going to lightly knock on the door frame and peek in on what is Dexion doing right now.
He's kind of taking notes on something. Like he's writing in a journal, I
Mm-hmm.
guess.
So he's just.
Um,
Oh, go ahead.
oh, he doesn't respond to the knock. in any way.
Mhm. So Sirius is going to look around the room, basically to see if he's not interrupting anything, and seeing that he's not really interrupting anything, he just kind of um walks
We
forward into the room and very carefully up next to Dexion to see what he's doing.
um Dexion gives him a look. It doesn't say anything yet.
um Hi.
Do you need something?
No, I don't need anything. Just I'm I'm serious.
You sure are.
So, what are you doing?
Writing? It's not. Man, I'm already fucking everything up. Okay. It's personal.
Ah, and is Sirius takes a step back so he isn't reading over your shoulder. Sorry for interrupting you.
If you're sorry, can you go?
Could I come back after you're done?
Look, I'm very busy. Do you need anything?
No, except for a conversation with someone who won't won't spout riddles at me.
You should try your luck elsewhere then.
How about if I make you something? Have you eaten today yet?
Uh, that's a very good question. um, Probably not.
What do you like to eat? Is Dexion just staring at Sirius right now?
I don't know what he likes to eat.
Oh. I'm sorry.
I'm not gonna say ice cream. um, he's no, he's gonna roll an insight on Sirius.
Mhm.
Uh,
It's not hard to tell that Sirius is just looking for some company. He's he's a pretty open book.
feel like Dexion scoffs and like closes his journal and stands up.
Mhm.
Um, and I feel like he would say something, but I can't think of it that he's making to leave.
Um, so making to leave
Leave the
how?
room.
Mhm.
Just walking out.
Did he decline Sirius's offer to make him something? I need to know that.
Uh, he just held up a hand.
Mhm.
So that can be taken as a yes or a no.
I'm gonna roll insight. That is going to go so well with the -2. 11 minus 2 is 9.
Uh, I was probably a no, don't make me anything. Um, it could have also been, wait a second, I'm going in the kitchen. One of those.
Cirrus is not going to wait a second and is going to follow Dexion out of the room. You know, I don't know what that meant, and
It meant I'm going somewhere else. Please stop bothering me.
oh, okay.
Thank you for listening to our FPS.
You know what happens is that a couple of hours later, Sirius turns up where Dexion is. um, and okay, so a couple of hours later, where is Dexion?
I don't remember what the layout of the place is.
So there's, admittedly, on the 13th floor, there's the lab, there's the big room with the giant glowing wall in it. Um, there's a stairway down, which is in another room, but you don't really want to go there. There's a bathroom. There's the room with the hair in it.
We
Um,
are not in there.
there's the control room. There's the memory room, and then there's Naomi's room.
Okay, I think he's probably in the control room, like testing stuff out.
Mhm. So, oh yeah, and there's also a kitchen. Kitchen exists. I don't know where exactly it is, but everybody else does. So, Dexion, you're working at the controls, and the door opens to the side of you. Not the side that leads into the memory room, but the other side. And, what? Do you look?
Um, no, he just sighs. And he
uh,
looks really kind of irritated, but that's just what he looks like all the time.
um, Sirius very, very carefully steps away from whatever that large mystical whatever it is, and looks around for a moment. Hmm.
You know, there's plenty of other people here to talk to.
Yes, but none of them are my age. It's a little weird talking to Zalbert. He's a lot older than I am.
If you think being similar ages means we have anything in common, you're greatly mistaken.
Yes, but it means it might be a lot easier to make friends. Here, I made you something.
So what did Sirius make?
So it appears to be salmon with rice. It's very
I still have
artistically
no idea
made.
how he takes this.
Is he still staring at the control panel?
No, I think at Friends, he sort of squints suspiciously at Sirius. Friends?
Yes.
Why?
What's uh well I can't talk to Zalbert all the time, especially considering he seems to be very attached to that hair that does not like me at all. It keeps trying to bite my head off. And I'll admit the only other person who doesn't spit riddles and then in the same sentence asks what gender is and can they eat it is a little intimidating.
You could talk to Set.
I don't want to talk to him.
What about the fox then?
I tried. Believe me, I tried. But he took one look at me, laughed, and walked off. And I haven't seen hide nor hair of him since.
Well, looks like you're out of luck.
I made this for you. He offers the plate right closer to Dexion.
He puts up his hands and, like, pushes away.
It's dinner time. You should eat something. He's not leaving until Dexion takes the plate. I'm just gonna say that now. He's just gonna stand there and uh look at Dexion and hold the plate towards Dexion. It does have a fork and knife on it.
Um, this is gonna be a little weird. I'm gonna make a constitution roll. Uh, they last in that stalemate for a good 5 minutes.
I'm I'm not gonna make a. I could make a con save.
Oh, that wasn't a save.
Oh, it's
Uh,
just a
yeah,
check.
if that was
Okay,
just a check. With
I'll
a
make a
save, it would be
con
a plus
check.
6.
I'll make a con check for Sirius. 12.
I win.
um, with the hand held out seems to have been shaking for the past minute, but Sirius hasn't moved.
Okay, I guess Dexion sighs and takes the plate and says, "Why are you trying so hard?"
Because I'm in a new place, and not like I. It's not like any of my friends are here. And.
Okay, so
Hmm?
unfortunately, Dexion does not care.
That's fine. Sirius is going to back up against the wall and start eating from his own plate.
But yeah, so Dexion does set the plate aside again as soon as Sirius backs off.
If you don't eat some right now, it'll get cold. It tastes much worse cold, believe me.
That's fine.
Um, sorry I interrupted something. What you doing if you don't mind me asking?
Testing the controls of, I guess, the building, seeing what the limits are, what I can do with it.
Oh. Sirius is gonna eat a couple of more bites. Um, that's all, magic, right? Or is it something?
Yes.
Ah,
It's it's magic. I assume you're not well acquainted with magic.
well, my wife, does a fair bit of magic, but it's not quite like the. It doesn't. It has nothing to do with levers or buttons.
There's different types of magic.
That makes sense. Like, different, types of art.
Sure.
Sirius, eats more from his plate, and then he says, "So, where are you from?" "I'm from the Bertus Isles. It's pretty far from here, I think."
Oral history. Where is that? Okay. Oh, that's sad. Um,
That is really sad, considering the DC was lower than it would be for most people.
that's so sad.
That's so sad.
Dexion looked at a map maybe a few times, maybe a way too many times. But can't remember where that place is. Veritas Isles. Is that's on this plane? Yes.
uh, well, I don't know, because I don't know how I got here, which is definitely not the Bertus Isles.
You're in Pixar Protectorate on the continent of Anquil.
I'm gonna roll history for him. He actually gets a plus in it because he's a noble. It's a +2. Um, do. Did we study maps? No. That's a 7. Honestly, it was a higher DC for Sirius than it was for Dexion.
We're lost.
And
Everyone's lost.
Sirius pauses in eating. I, mm, ah, I should have paid more attention to geography. I've no idea where that is.
I don't know where you're from, so I can't tell you.
That's okay. I just hope that cat isn't freaking out too much.
Uh, he does not ask about who Cat is because he does not care.
Sirius is gonna, eat a few more bites. There's there's another time that I went very, very far from home. This I think it was called Nicodranus. It was a long time ago.
Dexion doesn't react.
I wonder if this is similar. Although the first time, I definitely went there uh, with my own two legs.
Yeah, Dexion's still like messing with buttons and stuff and making a clone and then making the clone go away.
I'm gonna see if Sirius notices what's happening on the screen.
Oh yeah.
Ah, yes. 6 minus 2.
Wow.
Nope. That's a 4. He does not. He just sees that Dexion is fiddling with buttons.
Nice. That's too bad, because if you rolled like something good, you might have seen I don't know, places in Nickeldranus
Yeah.
show up for a little bit.
Too bad. Um. So, I know it's none of my business, but how did you get mixed up in all this?
Grew up with it.
uh, that must have been rough.
Well, dying's not fun. I didn't mean to go into a southern accent there. That didn't happen. You heard
um,
nothing.
I'm going to see if if Sirius is going to drop what he's holding. What would that be? A wisdom save? Yeah, let's give it a
Sure.
wisdom save.
I completely forgot what Solver already told Sirius about in Serious Matters 1, but that's okay. Because Dexion doesn't know either.
um, I feel like dropping that. It's a 14. So he doesn't drop the plate he's holding, but there's a clattering, uh, and he goes, ah, shit, fuck. As he's clearly fumbling with it.
Dexion smirks a tiny bit.
Ugh, I, I'm sorry.
Don't be.
It's it's hard seeing someone die, and I couldn't imagine what it would feel like to die and then come back.
You're from an island, right?
Yep. Uh,
Yes.
very small island.
So you're familiar with the ocean.
Very. I used to swim underneath it for hours.
It's like a wave that crashes over you and pulls you under. It's not supposed to spit you back out onto the sand.
Huh. Ugh. No, this might be inappropriate of me, but are are you alright?
No.
Would
I
you?
don't know if you heard that little laugh that I did, but that was in character.
I didn't hear it, unfortunately.
Oh, oh no,
Your mic didn't pick it up. It was too quiet.
no.
All I heard was a very quiet no.
Oh, yeah. He just went. No, that mic sucks.
Sirius just kind of puffs out his cheeks and goes, "Whew." um, would you like some uh comfort? If not, that's okay.
No.
Okay. Sirius is gonna pick up his fork and go back to eating.
I had things I wanted to say, but I don't remember any of them.
Oh no. You can certainly ask serious questions.
See, I could. Uh,
with Dexion after
once
that.
again,
Yeah.
Dexion does not care at all.
Which is why Sirius is gonna finish his food and start talking again. Because it's gone so well so far.
Yeah.
I know that when I got back from Exandria Nicodranus, I needed to talk to someone about what happened. And I couldn't really talk to Kat about it because she was asleep somehow for the whole damn thing. I couldn't talk to my other friend about it because had to find someone who wasn't involved to talk to about it.
Is that why you're telling me about it?
No, I'm saying that you should talk to someone because it helps. Makes it less of a heavy burden on your shoulders.
Not a burden.
What did he say?
It's not a burden. Someday we're going to all get our souls back and it will be fine.
Now, I don't know very much about religion, but or about um magic, but getting your soul back seems like it take a lot to do. It took a lot to get Kat to wake back up because her soul wasn't. And Dexion behind you hear a kind of thumping noise as Sirius thumps on his own chest.
Well, of course, there's a lot we need to do.
Do you want? Oh, I can't believe I'm offering this. Do you want any help with that?
Oh, you're you're a hmm. I keep wanting to say goody two shoes, but he would not say that. You're the type of person who I don't think would want to help.
Why is it that the dark path is the only option?
Because it is the only option.
Have you looked at other options?
There aren't other options.
How do you know?
Well, shit.
Have you looked? Cause,
Look, what we're doing is working fine so far.
how long have you been at it?
That's a good question, Hart. How long have we been at it?
So, let's see. It was 9 years ago that Sterling joined the Order. It's been longer than 9 years.
Okay, so the I almost said heart hunting. Um, they've been like trying to get souls, other people's souls, and like corrupting the hearts of places and all that for that long.
Yes, although they've only been in Einquell doing that for 5 years.
This is cool that I'm learning this right now.
Sorry, I had to do like calculations on that.
It's fine. I forgot what we were talking about.
Um, so Sirius, uh, Sirius asked Dexion, "How long have you been on this dark path trying to get your soul back?" Basically.
Since we lost them 11 years ago.
11 years.
Is that shocking?
It's just kind of shocking that you that you lost your soul when you were that young. You were a child.
It was an accident.
I imagine Dexion is not looking at Sirius, and Sirius is looking at Dexion with this kind of look on his face like, what?
Yeah, Dexion is not looking at Sirius.
So Sirius is silent for a moment, but he says, um, how does an accident take your soul from you?
And the accident involves darkness.
Let's see. getting entangled with the darkness isn't worth it.
What? Explain that statement, man. No, no. Forget
Well, it
explain.
wasn't
Explain that fucking
my
statement.
choice.
What?
Why? Why were you there then?
Where's the fucking quote in this? Cause
Who'd take a child into that kind of situation?
I
Me!
wanted to learn.
sorry, out of character here. Me giving Dexion a reason to say that.
Bless you, heart.
Okay, go ahead, sorry.
I wanted to learn. I wanted to learn. And that sounds a little bit unsure.
I was about to say out loud who would put a child in that kind of situation just to, I don't know, to teach him magic. But I, oh, I can name someone.
Does it start with a Z?
Xehanort. Yes.
Yes. I don't think he's ever been fond of me.
I don't know. The only thing I know about him is the lies he told me when I was, what, 10? Just to get me to help him do something. I thought I was helping my friend get her soul back. And all I was doing was hurting my other friend.
Do you think it would be history or intelligence to sort of take all this stuff and kind of make a connection?
I'm going to say roll whatever's higher. And the DC, of course, is low because it's Dexion's smart and this isn't hard.
Alright, well, they're both the same. Okay.
Hey! That's a good roll.
I did. Or, yeah, 15.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and he just doesn't tell anyone about this.
Nope! do
We don't
you
need to worry about that.
did, did you expect him to? He was probably just processing it.
That won't come back to bite him later.
Also explains his actions, though.
I guess.
So, with this revelation that Dexion has come to, what's Dexion doing?
Nothing. He's not doing anything about it. Well, okay, no. He pulls up the screen with the that shows the view of the lab.
Mm-hmm. With little baby Dexion in it.
Yeah. And just sits on it. Metaphorically.
I'm gonna roll perception at advantage. Let's see.
Are you asking me?
I am rolling perception at advantage.
Okay.
I'm just letting you know. Yeah, he needed it. Because one of the dice is a natural 1. And the other was a 15.
Yeah.
So that's 15 minus 2. So that's a 13. Hey, it's 13!
Hey! That's the funny number.
Yay! Sirius looks up. Wow, we've gone for a long time. Oh, we haven't. Okay, never mind. Sirius looks up. And is is that you on the screen?
That's who I was.
Uh, Sirius decides not to put his foot in his mouth. The thought that passed in the back of his mind is
Oh,
cute. And I'm like, Sirius decides not to put his foot in his mouth.
you will die.
Sirius has a 0 modifier for charisma, but that also means he's got average charisma and he knows not to say that.
Good.
Um, this place does, funny things.
It does, doesn't it?
I woke up in that, weird place in Ecodronus. Here, in this place.
Oh, those were your memories. This place shows you your memories. Or other people's memories.
So, is that your memory?
I don't think I would remember myself like that.
That's a good point. Um, whose memory do you think it is? If you don't mind me asking.
It's Vexus's. The Tabaxi.
Oh, the
It
intimidating one.
can't be anyone else's.
Hmm. Sirius is going to very carefully step forward and slip his plate underneath Dexion's.
Which is still completely full and
Mhm.
untouched.
Mhm. I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm apologizing, but I don't know what else to say.
You never needed to say anything.
I guess I always feel like I have to, but that might just be the fact that I've got 6 older brothers.
Are you used to being overlooked?
Well, when you're the 7th son, there's only time eyes look your way is when you've got him in trouble with one of them.
I think at this point, Dexion actually turns around and looks at Sirius.
um, Sirius is kind of, you know, the kind of smile you do when you're not sure what you're supposed to be doing with your mouth. That's the kind of smile that's on Sirius's face. And Sirius is blue. Unlike
Yeah,
all the other times that Dexion has seen him.
that's
Both,
kind of weird, actually.
yeah.
Can I? What do I? Is that insight to look into that, or is
Um,
that like
you could roll Arcana
Arcana?
or Insight.
Okay.
Mm. So, Dexion, it seems like you've read quite a bit about Genasi.
I guess.
I mean, you rolled a 19,
Yeah.
and you would know that, so both air Genasi and water Genasi tend to be blue, as in their skin tone tends to be blue.
Why wasn't he blue earlier?
Because there's such things as makeup.
Oh,
And you're not
bruh.
entirely sure why he was wearing makeup, considering where you come from. There's, probably a decent sized Genasi population, and they're just, hanging out. Like regular people.
Yeah, that's weird. But we're not gonna look into that anymore. And Dexion says, if that's the case, then how come you didn't end up being a troublemaker?
Well, that's because, Tybalt was the troublemaker. And I always found a reason to, I don't know, paint or go into the sea where none of them could follow me and look at the coral for a little while. Not that mother or father really cared. They cared more about the, well, our star older brother. It was everything they were looking for. I don't know why they kept having kids after him.
Dexion sort of closes his eyes and turns away again.
Mhm.
And does not say anything.
I feel like at this point Sirius is gonna step backwards and just kind of lean against the wall.
Okay.
Is this how this ends?
I guess. Dexion powers off the, or I guess, can you do that? Can I turn off the controls?
Roll an intelligence check.
Oh, that'd be so embarrassing. I kind of really. Okay, that's kind of bad.
So,
Um,
you search and you search, and
he tries to swiftly
you
turn off
don't.
the controls.
Nope, you don't find a way to turn them off. You don't. You're not even sure if there is a way to turn them off.
So he's just looking for a way to turn them off, and he gives up and leaves the room.
Do you? What's your dinner that I made for you?
Sorry, Sirius. Dexion is already out the door.
I guess Sirius is gonna very sadly pick it up and go. I don't know. They don't have fridges in the Burgess Isles, but I feel like
Oh no.
Zalbear would have shown it to him. Because he's been here a couple of days.
Put it next to Zalbear's tuna salad.
Yup. Which, honestly, it probably gets eaten by Sirius later if nobody else eats it.
Yeah.
Because fish doesn't keep.
Yeah.
And Sirius is well aware of that because fish is literally the main portion of the diet.
Sorry, Sirius.
You know what happens though?
What?
Later on, Sirius again checks up on Dexion.
No! No!
And tries to talk to him about, I don't know, anything.
Are we done, or
I
are we
think
going?
I think we're done.
Okay.
I just wanted you to know that.
Alright.
I mean, specifically, Sirius would be out of the way. Like, up
We're
against
stuck
a...
on the 13th floor together.
Yup. And it's not like it's every day. It's just a lot of the days. Because
Several days.
several days. Because Sirius can't just talk with Zalbear. Thank you so much for listening in.
Yep. Thank you.
This was certainly an FPS.
There were words.
Sirius certainly
Certain
said most
words.
of them. With Dexion every step of the way just trying to shut him down. Tell me Dexion at one point tries to find an off switch to Sirius. Or wishes for an off switch.
Pushing Sirius down the stairs.
Oh my god, no!
It doesn't actually happen, but
Dexion
he
imagines
fantasizes about doing it.
Alright, thank you everyone.
Yep.
Goodbye.
Bye.